Hello, and welcome to Triggered Care. I'm Alex. Today, I'm going to be talking about my life, what I've been up to. It's going to be a vlog type video since I haven't done one of those in a bit. And a big part of that is I went through a huge change in my life, and my mental health took a big dip. And I'm not going to go into details about what exactly happened because, but I will be talking about the feelings. So I changed professions, and what came about was a really difficult struggle that made that decision happen for me. It felt very much out of my hands, but I did it. In the last month, I've completely changed from one job to another. And that change was very painful because it wasn't something that I was deciding. It was sort of decided for me. And that was really difficult. And there were things that happened that were abusive towards me. And that was very difficult. But I've gone through that, and I'm in a new environment now, which will hopefully be more healthy. And I am making that adjustment, but oh my God, is it hard to go through change and changing routine and changing environment and just changing everything while everything still feels so chaotic. And then this past weekend was the anniversary of 9/11, and I definitely noticed a lot of people flashbacking all at the same time. And I was trying to tell people, like, hey, everybody's having trauma reactions right now, and it's making everything chaotic and really stressful. And then people just not understanding at all. Even talking to my very close friends, they were just so disassociated that they couldn't connect and they couldn't ground. And it was really, really stressful. I feel like I'm finally starting to feel the relief of that pressure now that it's been a few days. So I'm feeling a little bit better, so I figured I'd make a video. Also, welcome all the new subscribers. I'm touched, and I've gotten some really nice comments on my videos that also like, oh, thank you so much. I've been making TikToks for a little while now, and so I've been making content on that as well. Just talking about trauma and community and support and all of that. But I did want to make a video for here to talk a little bit about my perspectives, and they're always changing. I'm always learning new things. And lately, what's been on my mind is the children who are growing up during this time and experiencing their parents be disassociated and triggered out, and then the children having trauma reactions like their parents are having, but in child form, and how much people label that as manipulation or misbehaving, when in reality it is trauma reactions. Children running away, children fighting, children trying to get their way with whatever means necessary. It's not a selfish, spoiled reaction. It is a survival reaction. And I think it's important to recognize that so that when you respond to it, it's from a calm, kind place. And it's not from a place of judgment and cruelty. Because even if you don't mean for something to be cruel, it can still come across as cruel. And one of the things that I know in my heart, and I learn more and more every day, is just how much we need kindness in every interaction. And that doesn't mean that you enable in every interaction, but that does mean that you come from a place of compassion, where even if you are dealing with someone who is abusive and who is angry and throwing insults your way and throwing whatever they can at you your way, the most important thing to keep in mind is that they are hurting, and you won't be able to change the way they are. You won't be able to change the way that they see life at all, but you have control over your inner dialogue and your narrative in your head about what's going on. And so keeping in mind, oh, this person is really hurt, and they're hurting me, and that makes me angry, and that makes me upset. But the best thing I can do for myself is take myself out of that situation and to either not communicate with this person, or whatever boundaries that you have to set down to keep your inner peace where it needs to be, and keeping that focus on you and not them. And I still have to practice this. I still don't do this as well as I should. And it's a lesson that I keep learning over and over and over again. And hopefully this time it sticks. But those are just a few of my thoughts. It's not a very organized video, if you can't tell. But I did have some of those thoughts that I wanted to put out there. And my storage in my storage bank is running low, and it keeps flashing that warning. And so now I'm starting to panic a little bit. So I'm going to end this, but a bigger video about group trauma should be coming up soon. I'm sending love out to you all and understanding. Share your experiences if you're open to that. And I appreciate all of you, and I hope all of y'all are having good ones.